Ecclesiasticus, chapter 15, verses 14 to 17. Next, they point to a text from Ecclesiasticus, a writer who, as we know, is of doubtful authority. Now, although we might not rule him out, which we would be quite entitled to do, how can he possibly help their case? He teaches that man, having been created, was left to his own will, that God gave him commandments which would keep him if he kept them, and that both life and death, good and evil, were set before him, that he might choose whichever seemed good to him. Granted, at the time of his creation, man had the ability to choose life or death. But what if we reply that he has now lost that ability? I certainly have no wish to contradict Solomon when he declares that in the beginning man was created good and that he devised his own evil ways. Since man, having fallen away and strayed from God, has ruined himself and all his privileges, nothing said about his original creation can now apply to his corrupt and degenerate nature. This, then, is the answer I would give, not only to them, but also to Ecclesiasticus, whoever he may have been. If you mean that man should seek within himself the ability to attain salvation, your authority is not so dear to me as to prejudice the word of God, which is clearly opposed to you. If you mean only to suppress the blasphemies of the flesh, which tries to excuse itself by blaming God for its faults, and if you therefore mean that man's nature, as received from God, was good, but that he brought about his own downfall, I concede your point, as long as we both agree that now he is bereft of the endowments and gifts which he originally had from God.